Good evening, friends. Welcome to my channel, All About Ireland. In today's session, I'll be taking you through famous tax credits within Ireland, apart from the employee tax credit and personal tax credit. All the tax credits you can apply at revenue.ie by logging in. For example, for 2020, you just click on Manage Your Tax 2020, and you can add tax credits there. In this video, I'll be talking about 5 famous tax credits: medical insurance premium tax credit, blind person's tax credit, guide dog allowance along with assistance guide dog, and then dependent relative tax credit, which I use, and then incapacitated child tax credit. I'll be going through each of them, step by step. What you see in this one is a medical insurance premium tax credit. There are two types of medical insurance lists. One, you pay to medical insurance directly, or your company pays to medical insurance directly. You can only claim tax when your employer is paying the premium for you to an authorized medical insurance provider in Ireland. You need to claim tax relief from revenue as it is not given at source. If you are buying medical insurance for yourself, you get tax relief at source. If your policy is X, you get a tax relief of lesser of 200 euros or 20% of the policy for an adult. If you have a kid, then lesser of 100 euros or 20% of the policy for the child. For example, if I have a policy of 800 euros, the lesser of 200 euros or 20% of the policy would be 160 euros. So I would get tax relief of 160 euros. Or if let's say I have the premium, I pay 1500 a year. In that case, the 20% is 300, but I have tax relief of just 200 euros. That's about it. The second one is blind person's tax credit. In case of blind person tax credit, you need to be blind at any time during the year. Okay. Or if you're married or in a civil partnership where your partner is also blind, that tax credit is usually doubled. In case of blind person, it's 650 euro per year for a single person. It's a tax credit. What tax credit usually means is, let's say you are taxed some money, some X. The tax credit will be subtracted from that X. That would be your final tax amount you pay to the government. For example, if you're taxed and you're paying taxes of 1650 and you get the tax rate of 1650, so you'll be paying zero tax to the country. So if you see the rules there, it's 1650 for a single person for a year, 1650 where one person in the marriage or civil partnership is blind. It will be doubled to 3,300 if the both partners are blind. Third one is guide dog allowance. It is given to any individual who is regarded as being blind at any time during the tax year and maintains a trained guide dog. Basically, blind people have a trained guide dog, or incapacitated kids or mentally ill adults usually have a guide dog. So they usually get guide dog allowance. So, if you have a guide dog, per dog you get 1650 euros of tax credit, and you can claim up to 5 dogs. So if you have 5 dogs, it's 165 into 5, which is 825 euros of tax credit back to you. But again, there are few documents which are required. You find a lot of information when you're adding this as tax credit within your revenue account. The fourth one is incapacitated child. Incapacitated child would be someone who is permanently ill, who can't maintain themselves physically or mentally, and who are under the age of 18, or in some cases over the age of 18. If you have an incapacitated child, you can claim a tax credit for each child. If a child is maintained by more than one person, the tax rate is divided between them. The amount is again 1650 euros, and you can find a lot of details when you this tax credit to your own account. This one is actually, let's say if you have a relative or a parent or a child who lives with you, irrespective of where the relative is, you can claim this tax credit. You can receive a tax credit of 70 euros and you can claim maximum of 2 such tax credits, which essentially would be 140 euros. An example here would be if you got both parents in India and you actually send them money every month for their lifestyle maintenance, and they earn less than 15,000 euros a year, which most of our Indian parents do, then you are eligible for this tax credit. That's it. Thank you for attending this session. Again, this session is sponsored by CareerIreland.com, the best career consultants company in Ireland. Thank you.